Have you ever wondered why spring starts in March in many places around the world? Let's explore the history of the seasons and find out what makes March so special. A long ago, people noticed that the weather changed throughout the year. Sometimes it was really cold and snowy, and other times it was warm and flowers grew everywhere. They wanted to understand why this happened, so they watched the sky very carefully. They noticed patterns. The sun rose higher in the sky at certain times, and days became longer or shorter depending on the month. Introducing the equinox. One important day in spring is called the vernal equinox. This usually happens around March 20th or 21st in the northern part of Earth. On this day, the hours of daylight and darkness are almost equal. This is because Earth travels around the sun in a special way. Earth's path is called an orbit, and the planet tilts slightly on its axis like a spinning top. When the tilt and orbit line up just right, the sun shines directly on the equator. That's the equinox. Why does March mean change? Throughout history, many cultures celebrated March as a time of new beginnings. The ancient Romans even started their calendar year in March. They believed this was when the old year ended and a fresh, new year started. People held festivals to welcome spring and the return of green plants and warmer days. Flowers and festivals. Spring is when seeds start sprouting, animals wake up from their winter naps, and birds return from faraway places. In Japan, spring means cherry blossoms bloom, and people have picnics called hanami. In India, there is a joyful festival called Holi, where everyone throws colored powders to celebrate new life. In Iran, Nowruz is the New Year holiday that begins on the first day of spring. March today. Today, scientists can explain why the weather changes using facts about how Earth moves in space. But March still feels magical. Much like Mia in our story, people around the world watch for tiny signs, buds on trees, longer days, the sound of birds, and feel hopeful. So, the next time March arrives, remember, you're part of a tradition that goes back thousands of years. People everywhere notice when winter turns to spring, and they get ready for all the bright, bold adventures ahead. That's the history behind why spring often begins in March, a combination of science, history, and the promise of new beginnings.